Sorry, waiting on somebody?
I'm waiting for them to put up the poll tape so I can take a picture of it.
Okay, who
I'm just concerned citizen, a Marietta citizen.
Oh, okay. Is there something, is there any reason why you're doing that?
Because I like to make sure the numbers are right.
Okay, well, I mean, can you step outside?
I could, but this code book right here has this law in it. And it's 21-2406, and it says that everything that they're doing right now, perform their duties in public, and I'm the public, and I'm sitting here not bothering them, I'm just watching. That's true. That's an interesting thing. But I'm just sitting here waiting for them to put up a poll tape. I'm not within 20 feet of anybody.
I'm actually the lead of private property.
What's your name? What's your name, security officer? With Security Concepts of Atlanta. I'm just asking your name. Private Investigator 00935 Georgia. So you're hired through the cathedral? Officer won't give me his name, just took my picture. I'm not crazy about that. How's it going? Good.
Do you have a...
Do I have a what?
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
I do.
May I see it?
Why do you need to see it?
They've asked you to leave and...
I cited Georgia election code to them that what they're doing, these activities are to be done in public. Would you care to see it? It's right here.
They're asking you to leave, so let's step outside.
21-2406.
All right, we're going to step outside, sir.
Okay.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do.
Okay, we're going to go that way.
Wait until we're outside.
No, I don't think I can wait until I'm outside.
Sure.
I'm getting a camera out.
Oh. Hey, Johnson.
Okay.
Johnson.
We're leaving. We're walking out.
Okay. And what's this about?
You were asked to leave and...
And I cited Georgia election code that what they're doing, you should be able to see in public. And I'm sitting there bothering no one. Yeah.
Do you have your ID?
I do have my ID.
Okay.
May I get my ID now?
Yeah, who's going to step over here, sir?
Okay.
That's good.
There's my ID. I'm a Marietta citizen. I live just down the road. I told them when I arrived that I'm just waiting for them to put up the poll tape so I can take a picture of it.
02. Make a George Balbona.
I don't think you weren't filming yet, correct?
No, I wasn't filming at all.
It was just that he was in there. I guess he wasn't doing anything. 31.
Sitting there waiting for them to do what they do by law, which is to post the tape. And then after that, if you want to know, I'm going to go around to the other 12 Marietta polling locations and take a picture of them.
Okay. The issue is, sir, is we're not exactly sure what took place in there, but if someone on private property asks you to leave the private property, then...
I asked him who he worked with, what his name was, and I cited Georgia's election code, which is 21-2406. It says all the activities that they're doing should be done in public. So I have a right to be there watching. I'm not interfering. I'm not causing a problem. I was hardly speaking them. Just sitting there, observing and waiting for them to put up the tape. And that is my right. By Georgia election code. And so, I'm not harassing anyone. I'm not interfering with them doing their duties. And I'm doing what a civically minded American is allowed to do.
Okay. So if you're obviously very familiar with the code section, does the code section say anything about recording inside of a polling place?
It says that you can do it after at the polls, but there's no one there. You want to? Pardon? I didn't take any pictures in there. After it closed,
Well,
Him doing this because it's closed.
I took a picture afterwards, and after the polls closed, yes, you can take pictures. The only person who is restricted is a poll watcher from one of the parties, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just a citizen.
So just to clarify, when did you start the recording and so on?
I didn't record anything and take any pictures.
Okay, but you're recording with this device.
Oh,
not-
when they came up and said, "Hey, let's go," I took it out to record them taking me
Oh,
out.
okay. Okay.
I mean,
What
when they
time-
said,
do you recall what time they asked you to?
I have no clue.
Sir?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I mean, 20 minutes ago, maybe 10.
Okay. What time is it now?
It's 9:47.
It's what time is it?
7:47.
7:47.
7:47.
Okay. So
Okay.
the polling place closed at 7?
Right, but they must have the doors open so that the public can see. That is in the code. I have a right to be in there watching them do what they do.
Okay.
Would you like to see it in the code? I
No,
have
sir,
it.
I'm not going to argue the code with you. I mean, at this point, I think...
I mean, it's one sentence and it's been here as long as
Okay.
we've been a state.
Okay,
It says
so-
superintendents, poll officers, and other officials engaged in conducting primaries and elections held under this chapter, which this is, shall perform their duties in public.
Okay.
I'm a member of the public. I not only am I a Cobb County resident, I'm a Marietta resident.
Okay. Okay.
I don't see what the problem is.
Okay. Do you want them to explain to you what the issue is? I guess their issue was that is after polling hours ended, then I guess the business is closed. It becomes
At that
reverts
point,
back
it
to
reverts
a
back to being
church,
a church,
and
which
they
is
can ask
private
people-
property.
Until they're done with their duties, it's a public area.
Okay. Well, I mean, sir, obviously you have a very well versed knowledge on this. If you'd like to file a complaint with the governor's board against the church or those staff,
I don't have time for that, but I will ask them why this private security guard, who I'm reading the law to, calls the police on me.
okay.
I'll ask him that.
The private security guard can come out here and explain that to you.
I doubt he will.
Okay. Well, you want to go see if he wants to come out and explain it to him? Okay.
He asked me what I was doing. I told him, and I cited the code to him, and then he just walked off. He took my picture and walked off. Well, actually, he walked off, came back, took my picture, and then just stood there. I asked, "Are you hired by the church?"
First of all, I am employed by the church.
Okay.
I'm the owner of the security company that has a contract with the church for 3-4 years.
Okay.
All right. It's a polling place. You sat in there for a while. I didn't say anything to you while the polls were open. I
Right.
actually thought you worked for the poll.
Right.
You were a poll worker.
Right.
I was standing outside. One of the poll workers came to me and asked me to come in and ask you why you were there. The poll had been closed by 10 minutes.
Right.
So she said, well, hey, he hasn't done anything, but we don't know why he's here.
I'm there to
So when
observe, which is
Hang on here now.
okay.
So when I came in, I attempted to ask you,
I said,
who you are,
I'm
and
sitting
you,
here.
And you told me, and at that point I said, well, look, the polling place is closed. Now it's private property. I need you to get out of the church. If you weren't part of the poll, I just need you to leave. So when you started, I got a criminal code and all that stuff in there with me too. I know what you're talking about. But now it's private property. They were uncomfortable with you, and I'm here for their well-being as well. So I asked you to leave. You started with me. I said, well, hey, I'm not.
Sir,
I'm
I
not
said,
gonna
sir,
argue.
let me read your Georgia election code, and I took it out.
You don't have to. But the poll is closed. She came out, made an announcement, said, hey, the poll is officially closed.
Right.
And she said, hey, we don't like his energy. We don't know who
Like
he
my
is.
energy?
I didn't know who you were either after they said that.
I just said I'm
I
a
just said, rather
citizen.
than sit and argue with you and it escalate into something that it didn't have to be, I said, well, let me call the police, and that's what I did. So now it's private property.
Well, what I'll do is I'll make a complaint to the state election board,
Okay.
and we'll make sure that
Anything else you
they-
need from me?
Was I making any trouble whatsoever? I told you flat out, I'm here to take a picture of the poll tape. I'm waiting for them.
But the poll workers, they were uncomfortable with you. You didn't have any real reason to be. I mean, if you were from the state or part of the election board or something like that.
I don't have to be.
I mean, we don't. Well,
You can
we
talk to
don't-
Chris Harvey,
well, we
and he'll
don't-
tell you flat out, he is the highest member of the state of elections in the state of Georgia, and you'll say,
All right, sir, we're ready. You can give his ID back.
Yes. And if you don't mind if I get your phone number, sir?
sure. And what's it for exactly?
Just for the report.
Okay, it's 404.
I appreciate it. Have a good day,
Thank you so
sir.
much. You too.
All right, sir.
Have a great one.
You too.
We're just gonna wait for you to get off the property. That's it now.
You're going to be here until they put up the poll tape.
The poll tape. They
Yes.
want you to leave the property.
I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. It's my constitutional right to take a picture of the poll tape, and I'm waiting for them to put it up.
Sir, what are you waiting on exactly? Take a picture
After an
of-
election, any election, okay, here's your schoolhouse rocks,
Let's hear
okay?
it.
They put up a poll tape on that door. It
Poll
has,
tape?
yes, and it's literally the votes. And the reason they do it is so people can say, hey, this is straight off the machine. Nobody's manipulated this. These are what the votes were.
Okay.
And people can get up here and take pictures of them and see what those numbers are. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm waiting for that.
Mine should be in there too.
You mind if I call the elections director of Cobb County?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hi, you've reached Janine Evler at Post Runoff Elections. Please leave a message and I'll return your call as soon as possible, or press 0 and the operator will redirect your call. Thank you. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Janine. It's George Valbona. I'm having fun at Marietta 5B again. I'm here waiting for the poll tape to go up and also watching the post-close.
They're still working on it.
Okay.
They don't know when it's going to be up.
Can
You
I sit in
wait
my
out
car?
here.
That's
Yes,
fine. That's
perfectly
fine.
fine.
Okay.
You're welcome to wait in your car, and then you can go take a picture of it, okay?
Sounds great. Thanks, guys. So anyway, long story short, private security called 4 of Marietta's finest to come talk to me and drag me out. And he's trying to get me off the property, and I'm not going because I'm just waiting for the poll tape. So I'm going to wait in my car, even though that is in direct violation of 212-406, which says that all all activities done by superintendents and election officials are to be performed in public. Don't know how clear you can get it. It's one sentence long. So I'll be sitting in my car waiting for this poll tape to go up, and then there you go. Unacceptable. You need it. These people need to know what the law is as far as elections are. Oh, sorry, there's more. Fun never stops.